Y'all know what it is. Your boy Pete Rose, Spill Entertainment, Chronic Conversation Live. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to my co-host, Tashia, aka Ginger. You know, she gonna tap in a little later. But listen, man, we got some good topics tonight. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share to the page. If you got any ideas for the page or you want to get an interview on the Crowded Conversation podcast, tap in with your boy. You can email us at chronicconversation215 at Gmail. You can DM us at CC Conversation 215 on Instagram. Hit us up on Facebook at Chronic Conversation on Facebook. So listen, and go to the YouTube page and subscribe. Chronic Conversation on YouTube, so you can see all the videos. You can see the lives. You can tap into the live right now. Anybody, make sure you share it. I'm gonna try to send it out to everybody or whatever. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification so you can see every time that I go live or drop a video, so you can be on point. So look, we're gonna go right into the nonsense that we got going on today. We're gonna get right into it. Yo, Shorty would not go home. She is not going home. She refuses to go home. She was in, long story short, she catfished some young boy in Pakistan and they didn't want her. So she said she wasn't leaving until she got land in 20,000. Then she upped it to 50,000. And then she went to like the mental hospital and doing TikToks. I seen her at McDonald's. And then I seen a video of her saying she needed money to go back to New York. She's trying to leave Pakistan, go back to New York. And now look what we got here. It says, I don't want to butcher her name, Ms. Robinson ditches return to NYC for new adventure in Dubai. Flooded with new fans upon arrival. Yo, I'm telling y'all, yo, this lady is on a world tour. Yo, I'm telling you, she's on a world tour. Whenever she get back to the United States, I guarantee she gonna have a podcast. She gonna have a reality show. She gonna have interviews. Everything all lined up. She about to go on a Middle Eastern tour on y'all. Like she said, I'm getting the bag for real in real life. Like Miss Robinson not playing with y'all. She going to the bag. And she got fans lined up. So now she gonna be in Dubai doing whatever, getting a check. And she wanna 20 bands or 50 bands, and she wanna land in Dubai. So now we just gotta wait and see what happens next in the story of Miss Robinson. Cause I swear, she is finessing the shit out of everybody. She is finessing the shit out of everybody for a fucking bag. She's gonna get her bag. But my question is, like, is it that hard back in NY? I mean, they said she got, kids. I don't know how many, but is it that bad? Like, back in NY, is that bad? Like, is that deep? I don't think it is, but I mean, maybe for her it is. If you want to go all the way to Pakistan to find a husband, well, catfish a young boy with money to try to get land and money, then I guess the grass is green on the other side. Cause she definitely ain't go back to NY. She went right back. She ain't go right back nowhere. She went right to Dubai. How she even get there? I don't even know how she got there. She's supposed to be going to New York. That's what it say. It says she's supposed to be going to New York. She skipped that flight. She changed that chicken. She finessed too quick. They thought she was going back to New York. She switched that ticket to Dubai. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. Yo, you can't make this shit up, yo. And she ain't playing the fuck out of crazy. She ain't playing the fuck out of crazy. She a little, she crazy. She crazy. But I give it up to her. She's trying, because most of these motherfuckers ain't out here trying to do shit. At least she trying to finesse in another country and all that. She like, I'm done trying to finesse here in the States. I gotta go take my show on the road. So Miss Robinson, salute to you. Real rap. Salute to you, Miss Robinson. I hope everything goes good for you. I hope you get your whatever you're looking for over in Dubai. I hope you're safe. I hope you remain safe, and whenever you come back to the States, I hope you come back to the States safe and healthy. I don't wish no harm on nobody, even if they're making foolish mistakes out here, or what we think is foolish mistakes. Because at the end of the day, if she comes back and she's benefiting off this whole experience, then people are going to be tuning in to the interviews, to her podcast. She's going to come out with a book, documentary, maybe even a movie. At least, like, definitely a movie. She got Tubi, Netflix. Listen, man, she there's a method to her madness. Don't let her think. Don't let her fool you and think that she crazy. Real trap. Don't let Miss Robinson fool you and think that she crazy, because she ain't crazy. It's a method to her madness. If she would have came back to New York, then I'm like, no. She pulled a fast one and went to Dubai. And now, who knows what's gonna happen in Dubai? If she was smart, she would set up a YouTube channel right now to monetize it and show everything that's going on. But I know since if she ain't showing it, that means she's saving it for the interview. Ms. Robinson is saving all that information for the interview. She probably do got videos, but she's saving that for the documentary, the book, the interviews. You know, she going to try to go to the Breakfast Club. She fuck around, go to Joe Rogan. She fuck around, be on Club Shay Shay. She gonna go all of them. Joe Rogan, Club Shay Shay, Breakfast Club. It is what it is. Podcast with Cam and Mace. She about to go on a world tour. Then she going on an American tour. Like, salute to her though. Salute to Miss Robinson, man. I swear, I'm not hating on her. At first, I just thought it was a ploy for her to, make some noise and she's just going to disappear. She took 2025 by storm. And she's ain't no stopping. With her, it seems like it ain't no stopping. She's like Carmen San Diego. Where in the world is she going to go to next? And clearly they're showing her love up in Dubai. So if they showing her love up in Dubai, I got to see a video though. But they said fanfare. So is that just people that's there to see, or is that reporters? Is she looking for new husbands? Like, so when the video come out, like I reported on her on the last line, but I had to update because I thought she was going back to NY. This all she went to Dubai. She said, I ain't going back to NY, I'm going to Dubai. What is y'all talking about? Like, is y'all crazy? Miss Robinson said, is y'all out y'all rabbit ass mind? I am not coming back. You got me chopped. You got me all the way chopped. So it's like, all right, she in Dubai now. We're going to eventually see. We're going to eventually see what's going on. We're eventually going to see. We're eventually going to see what's going on with her. Because at the end of the day, she's pulling the fast one. But if y'all falling for it, that's on y'all. I ain't gonna lie. You're falling for it. That is on y'all. That is on y'all. I am dead serious. I am dead serious. But when I get some more updates or adventures in Dubai, I will bring it to the Chronic Conversation Live, and let everybody know what's going on with Ms. Robinson, if you don't already know, because it definitely been it been all over the net for a little minute. It been over on the net for a little minute. So I mean, mostly everybody know for real. But I thought she was going back to NY. She said, Nizar, I'm not going back to NY. I'm going to Dubai. And she said, I'm out. So I salute her. Like I said, I ain't hating on her, but we're gonna see what happens next. That's all. We're gonna see what happens next. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what happens next with her. For real, for real. Hold on. Bear with me right here, people. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens next with her. Cause, she wildin'. Oh man. But it's Chronic Conversation Live. It's your boy Pete Rose. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Hit the little bell up top so you can get the notifications when we go live. Um, I'm gonna try to send a live out while I'm talking, people and all that, so people can jump in the live. But we here today to speak on BigMeech versus 50 Cent versus BigMeech. That's what we're talking about today, right? I mean, if you don't know, I'm gonna give a little summary, and that's my opinion and my breakdown of the situation. As being a former brother from the streets, and just analyzing situations and getting stories from OGs that been in these positions, and that's asking questions about, the whole Big Meech situation. And I had actually heard it when it first came out with Blue Da Vinci speaking on it. And when I saw that the lady name was on the credits of the John, I'm like, oh, she really on there. I ain't even gonna lie. I started watching um, BMF at the season one just because of that. It wasn't right. Like, you got government informant with your life rights and controlling everything with the show and everything. That was weird to me. So I'm like, that doesn't even make no sense. It's a government informant with the life rights to a drug dealer story. So at the end of the day, it was like, I said, I don't know if I can watch this joint like that anymore. For real. Like, it was just weird to me. It was just something about it. That's all. It was just something about it. For real. Like, I didn't really understand. I'm like, what's the point of this? And then, like I said, I seen the Blue Da Vinci interview, and Blue Da Vinci came out speaking on the situation, and I'm gonna get into that too. I'm gonna get into Blue Da Vinci speaking on the situation. I'm gonna get into all that. Like I said, I'm gonna break the summary down. I'm gonna break it down. Let me see if I can. Let me bear with me for a little bit. And while you bear with me, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Share to everybody. As a matter of fact, while I'm at it, I'm gonna send it out to a few people. While we here, salute to everybody that's gonna be watching this. Salute to everybody that's gonna jump in the live chat. Let me see if I can. Boom, boom, boom. Let me. Okay. Let me make sure everybody get up in here because we chilling tonight. We rocking out. Make sure you roll your L's up. Get your drink ready. You know, I got my got my little drink. I'm chilling. This one on rainy ass crazy nights. Tap in with the kid and give me an opinion on the situation with, 50 versus Meech. What you think? All that good stuff. You know, it's gonna be a good show tonight. We got a dope show tonight for everybody. We got a dope show. We got a dope show for everybody. We got a dope show. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can share this to a couple people. All right. While we sit here and wait. And matter of fact, look, while I'm here, right? Make sure you check out. Make sure you check out the Ice-T get pulled over reaction video that I did earlier. Right, I did an Ice-T reaction video earlier, so make sure you go check that joint out. That's the Chronic Conversation React videos. So let's get right into it. Let's get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Ain't nothing but to do it, but to do it. Ain't nothing but to do it, but to do it. We about to get into it. We about to get into it. Yeah, epic goofy. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. But it is what it is. I'm trying to bring something up right here. Let's ask the folks to bear with me. They ain't happening. He said they ain't happening. All right, boom. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to start the show now. I just wanted y'all to bear with me real quick. That's all. Wow. I'll sit here and I'm about to send it out to a few people. But this is the topic tonight. 50 Cent versus BigMeech. Let's talk about it. All right. You see right here, this was in the beginning. This was in the beginning. This right here was in the beginning. This one was all good. Everything was good. Meech was still in the halfway house. 50 came, put his arm around him. Like the camaraderie, like, yo, bro, I got you, man. Like, you don't gotta worry about nothing. I got you. You know, Meech chilling. This before he got the drip and, started making other moves without 50. But you can see in the picture right here that 50 Cent really is fucking with BigMeech. Like locked in, all the way. Nobody was gonna pick up the BMF story. Stars wasn't gonna pick up the BMF. Nobody was. 50 Cent jumped behind it, put his name behind it, and then it started gaining traction. Oh, they gonna have a BMF series. He took it to Stars for the relationship he had at Stars and was able to greenlight the BMF TV series. Boom. They say, oh, all right, who gonna play BigMeech? He wanted T.I. I mean, they wanted T.I. My bad. Stars wanted T.I. 50 Cent's like, nah, y'all gotta put Lil Meech on. So what they do? They listen to 50. They put Lil Meech on. So he vouched for Lil Meech to get the star role, even though Stars didn't want him to do that. He still did it any old way, put his name on the line, got the show popping, everybody watching it. You know, BigMeech, he's still locked up at the time, and then he gets out halfway house. Show still doing wonderful. Everything going good. And, I'm pretty sure he's receiving some residuals or something. I don't really know. I don't really know on the money aspect of it. But I know if 50 Cent was putting his son in position to get paid and to put him in position to come home and, you know, be in the spotlight again. Because if BMF wasn't popping as a show, people be cool. Big Meech is coming home, and it'll be spread through the urban community. But with the show being on Stars, you have way more people, way more demographics looking at BMF the series, opposed to if it wasn't no series and Big Meech was just coming home. So I'm saying if Big Meech came home and it wasn't no series, then it would have been a little different. But since 50 Cent maneuvered how he maneuvered and did what he, did, Big Meech came back home in the spotlight. And that was an honorable thing. So that's why you see in the picture right here that he got his arm around him. And right here, like I said, he's still in the halfway house right here. Show doing good. Everything going good. Everything going good at this time. And then, Meech, I think Meech get out the halfway house first. He get out the halfway house first. Let me see. I don't know. I'm not sure if he got out the halfway house. Yeah. I'm thinking he got up before he set up the party and all that, because I'm assuming that he's off out the halfway house now. And matter of fact, he is. He's out. He's off house arrest, and he's staying wherever he's staying at. And like I said, I'll bring it right back up. Let's remember this picture: a 50 Cent arm around him. Everything he did for him before this and during this, looking out for his son, all that. Then he get out. I don't know who he's talking to or who got in his ear, but next to he got the I think it's the welcome home Big Meech party or something like that, and he started listing all the people that was gonna be on there. So he's like, yeah, this person's gonna be on there, this person's gonna be on there. Next thing you know, he announced Ricky Rose gonna be on there. I'm like, huh? What? And not first they put it on that he was gonna be on there. Like he's gonna be on the show. Then they come out with the picture. I'm like, all right, come on, bro. Come on. Now the son said RickRoss was giving him looking out with him for some bread until to pay his bills and stuff till he get on his feet. Sound like that. Hold on. Where was RickRoss at when nobody wanted the green light BMF? I'll wait. Where was RickRoss when Star said, we don't want your son to play you in the BMF series? We want T.I. Where was RickRoss at? The whole time Big Meech is serving his time, did RickRoss even pay the man a visit? But now when he out the halfway house, he put a show together, you pop up out of nowhere. I'm not saying. Bro really popped out of nowhere. We didn't need if Ross didn't jump in the arena Everything with a hitch. And why would you invite Rick Ross to perform over 50 Cent after 50 Cent to help you and help your son? Don't forget the internet shade room. You can go check it out. They was talking about his son was not smelling the best and not clothes bummy. He needed money and all that. This before the show. 50 put him on the show. Now he laced up, fly clothes, big BMF chain. He's stunting. You know how he supposed to be. 50 Cent got it right. He knew what it was supposed to be. But then you get out the halfway house and you pull this shenanigans. You pull these shenanigans. I want to know what was the purpose of even having Ross there? What's the purpose of even taking this picture? We know Ross is shorter than 50. But Meech, what do you get to gain from it? That's all I'm trying to figure out. What does Meech get to gain from it? What does he gain from linking up with 50 Cent's op? Like, I don't understand that. Like, my nephew called me, and he's like, yeah. He like, let me ask you something. I'm like, what's up? He like, people saying on Instagram, 50 Cent's all petty. This whole thing is petty. He that petty, and that's the reason why he got shot. And I tell my nephew, like, no, he was really in the streets. Like, he was a former crack dealer in the streets of Southside Jamaica, Queens. And he was just a real street shit on his come up with a rap. Rick Ross was a CO, and then he was a rapper for Swab House, writing for Diddy and other people, came out with Every Damn Hustling, and then he went up from there. So you have a former street nigga, thorough street nigga, and a correctional officer / rapper that took another person's name and didn't give the man no credit. You know, I'm not saying the integrity. Look at the integrity with Rick Ross and look at the integrity with 50 Cent. Who on the scale? Whose integrity? Who has more integrity? Ross or 50? To me, it's like this with the integrity when it comes to that. But excuse me. But what Meech, what was the point of this? We know Ross is trolling 50. We know why he's doing it. But Meech, what are you gaining out of it? When this man wasn't here to help you with anything. If anything, he's chasing the clout that you have now because of 50 the clout that 50 Cent gave you, he's now chasing that. And like I said, we know he trolling. We know the man is trolling. We know the man trolling at the end of the day. So I'm just asking, and please, somebody tell me, anybody, like, what do you think Meech's motive, or not motive, what does he have to gain? What does he gain from being with Rick Ross and having Rick Ross take the picture with him and putting him on the show? And now everybody else is in jeopardy because they don't want to mess their relationship up with 50 Cent. Like, so now it's like that's why I'm saying, like, with Meech, like, what did you, like, what was the point of that? Like, it's really messing up everybody else a little bad because they're going to look at it like, man, if I do this, I'm fucking my blessings up with 50. And right now, 50 is popping. You know, especially if you want to go from being an artist to an actor, especially like what he got going on in Shreveport with the studios and all that, doing the movies, doing the shows, and you know he got the ear of the major networks, the Stars, the Netflix. 50 can go to any network for real that he wants to. So it's a lot of people that was performing at BigMeech's show that's probably going to back out because of the Rick Ross situation. At the end of the day, they not going spike 50 just because of Rick Ross. Like that's why I said the integrity. The integrity. Ross 50. I look at it like this with integrity. It is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm just still going to ask, what's the motive, Meech, and what's the purpose? What was the purpose of that? I just like I'm not trying to figure that out. Like what was the purpose of that? What was the purpose of that, bro? Look at this.
Benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing.
Hold up. Hold up. Like I said, what is the purpose of this? Sexy Red. All right, maybe. Look, all right, I'm gonna start with Lil Baby. Lil Baby, I know you got a relationship with Fifth. You gonna fuck that relationship with Fifth? Fuck that relationship up with Fifth for Rick Ross? You see how Rick Ross all gloating? That's why it's the buffoonery, man, the buffoonery. And I'm gonna keep saying this through the whole drawing. And y'all can jump in the chat and please let me know what you think Meech's motive is, and what is Meech gaining from having Rick Ross here, having him perform. Listen, Ace, get in here in the comment and chat. Matter of fact, you know you can't even talk to me about hip hop. You on hip hop punishment. Ace the chemist is on hip hop punishment. He don't understand us and not like us. Ace don't understand us and not like us. But at the end of the day, back to the topic at hand. Like I said, Meech, what was the point of that, bro? What was the point of this whole art? Like, why we even doing this?
February 13th, the BigMeech home benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. This shit gonna be special. Epic. Get your tickets right now. I'm back.
So, Meech, you telling me you brought Ross on here just to perform BMF? That you gonna fuck the relationship up that you had with 50 Cent. The nigga that greenlighted your show, put your son in position to make millions off the show and do other stuff outside of the show and maybe future acting career, and you bring him to perform BMF? I bet you the GDs ain't coming to represent Larry Hoover. What's up with that? Bring the GDs to represent Larry Hoover. I think I'm BigMeech, Larry Hoover. Oh, you forget about Larry, huh? The boss rules, they forget about Larry, huh? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm just really trying to make it make sense for real. Real trap. I'm not trying to make it make sense. Because at the end of the day, he's going to perform. I think I'm BigMeech, Larry Hoover. So now you got 50 upset because 50 seen that. And 50 is like, hold on. You are fucking with my ops. You fucking with my ops. So 50 Cent, let me get into it. Let me get into it. So now we have seen Ross take the picture with Meech, and he promoting the show, and seeing the artist that's going to be coming to the show. and all that. And now we get this from Meech. That's what we get. That's what we get now.
Because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family to come out to the Amaran Arena, February 13th. I wasn't.
Oh, so me still promoting. He's still promoting. And the internet going crazy because he said somebody had him reading cue cards. They're like, Meech was reading cue cards at the end of the day. Like, but see now, Meech, you gotta come out. Like, you shouldn't have to do this. You're not supposed to come home and gotta do this, bro. Like, you're not supposed to. You ain't gotta do that, bro. Like, you ain't gotta supposed to come home and explain yourself why you not a rat and all this, and like what's going on. Like, you know, like at the end of the day, matter of fact, let's get into
living with opioid addiction.
I'm gonna get into another video real quick. Cause we gonna get all the way into this. We're gonna get all the way into this. The whole situation. If you're a street nigga and if you're a street nigga, please tap in. Please give me your insight on this BigMeech versus 50 Cent situation. Please do. Please tap in and give me your opinion on this art right here. Because this is crazy.
I never folded, never told.
You
never
told Tammy to tell, bitch.
Always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when Lil Baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up? When Fizzo don't show up? When all these don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this. Because I'm not
reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amaran Arena.
He can't even go. He want house arrest. He can't even go.
Yeah, man. Let the world know, man. Check this out, man. At the end.
What the fuck? Yo, I swear, that nigga 50 is fucking diabolical. Bro, between 50 Cent and the internet, I don't know who is diabolical. And when you put them niggas together, the internet and 50 Cent together, diabolical. Y'all should have never taught that nigga how to use motherfucking social media. I swear. Look, I swear. 50 is crazy, bro. He said, you can't even go. You on house arrest. The fuck, he do got a point. So you ain't even gonna be there. What, he gonna be on the screen, or he gonna come in? And I don't know. Let me get to a couple of the comments. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this live right now. 50 Cent versus BigMeech. Let's talk about it. We're gonna dive in deep to it. All my street niggas tap in. If you got any street knowledge, you've been to the feds, any of that, tap in and let me know what you think. Give me your opinion, because everybody's opinion counts over here at Chronic Conversation Live. Shout out my brother Street Sweeper. What up? It's the chemist, my nigga. He said me like a GTA character. Yo, I swear, I don't know who the stylist is. I don't know who is on his team, but hey man, it's not right. You like one of the Grove Street niggas. Let me look. Hey Ace, they fucking around have BigMeech on GTA 6. I bet you be able to make a character like BigMeech with the braids and the 10-strap beard, the Spanish beard. All right. Don Yachty Hard Body, my guy. That's my brother. Shout out to Hard Body down in Atlanta. Shout out to the old A. He said, this the first thing a nigga say when he do tell. And then listen, my brother Yachty, this is somebody I can, ask these questions to or state my opinion and get his feedback from it. I'm gonna send Ace, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna try to send you the link. Who goes to the feds on a 30 and come home in the night? Yo, thank you. That's why I need my real niggas in. I need my day one niggas in. My brick block niggas in. Come on. Guidelines is guidelines. There's no exceptions. He got the 30. Came home on the 19. But Yachty, I'm going to get into that. Because word on the streets is he came home through a third-party cooperation. So the internet, a lot of people on the internet, they wasn't around during the Don Diva days. Before the internet, in order to know any street stuff, any criminal activity, any drug kingpin stories, people that snitching, any of that, you had to read Don Diva or Feds magazine. A lot of these people that's on the internet now, they wasn't reading the Don Divas and Fed magazines. You see something like that in there, you know what's up. Like listen, it agree with what Yachty, you right. We're gonna get into it. Hey, so I'm gonna try to add you one while I go through this right here. Like, let's get back into. I gotta rewind it back. I gotta rewind it back because 50 Cent is fucking hilarious. This shit is fucking hilarious. And you see how Meech is like. You see how y'all sitting. He look all weird. Like he look like you did something wrong. You know how when little kids get in trouble. When little kids get in trouble and their parents be talking to them and they put them on social media, what did you do wrong? He looked like the little kid that got in trouble. Let's go back to Fifth. Let's go, Fifth.
You trick Cuff off the street.
I never folded, never told.
You
never
told Tammy to tell, bitch.
That's the folded sign, always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when little baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up, when Vizzo don't show up, and all these don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this.
Man, this reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amaran Arena.
He can't even go. You want house arrest? He can't even go.
Yeah, man, let the world know, man. Check this out, man. At the end of the day, man, he used a civilian. Tammy ain't got no G code that she got to follow.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I don't have a problem with Tammy whatsoever, man.
Right.
As long as it come out who sent her. I know that Tammy was sent. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
Tammy by BigMeech.
Right.
I know she was put on a mission, homie.
Right. Yeah, no, listen, I talked to Five. He definitely putting something in the works, and I'm going to let him know you said your daughter and your wife is who you want to be your point of contact on the streets.
Yeah, man, I'm going to put him with my wife, homie. 34 years. Man, I got a family, homie.
Gotcha.
I got 6 children, beautiful children, man. You feel me?
Gotcha. I got you. No, listen, when I tell you,
that city, no, man, ain't nothing but love and respect, man.
Look, I'm gonna tell him that I talked to you about what you don't mind if he put anything out on his page of what me and you talked about earlier and what we talking about right now.
Hey, homie, tell him, hurry up, homie. I know he's a real.
For real.
Tell Fitty, hurry up, homie.
All right, let's do it.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off.
All right. I'm never gonna say this. 50 got a point. If you're on house arrest, how are you going to be there? And you can't be around felons. It's a lot of rappers that's felons. A lot of the entourage is felons. Something's not adding up with this right here, with this show. And I think it's going to be a lot of artists that back out of this at the end of the day. There's going to be a lot of artists that back out. I don't think the bag is big enough for them to still go up there and say, you know what, fuck 50 Cent, I'm gonna do the show any old way. I don't know if that bag is big enough for that at the end of the day. I don't know. It might, some of them might say that. They might say that, well, I don't care. That's on 50 Cent and Ross. They don't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna get my bag and do my show. And at the end of the day, that's them being a professional. So any artist that do stay, I don't knock them for that, because you're a professional at the end of the day, and you're supposed to get your bag. But if you have a relationship with 50 Cent, you shouldn't be doing that show. Like I told my nephew, when my nephew asked me that, I went in to say that if you looked out for somebody, then looked out for their son, and then when they come home, they taking a picture with your op and doing a show with your op, would you still fuck with them? Even my nephew, that's 16 years old, said no. He even know that shit wrong. Like, so the whole thing stems from, so after Ross takes the picture, 50 Cent trolls and all that, you know, he said he's bringing up the lady Tammy. So everybody's trying to figure out who Tammy is and all this. Tammy is a government informant, and she has the life rights to BigMeech. She has BigMeech life rights, meaning she controls every aspect of BigMeech. Anything with BMF, anything. She can sell it. She can do whatever she wants. So you have a government informant with your life rights, and they're saying you did a third-party cooperation through her to come home because the show popping. Now we're gonna get into, and that's where 50 Cent is talking about Tammy, and that's where the rat allegations coming at. So people want to be confusing different things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let Blue Da Vinci tell it, and he jumped on the phone with Cuff from St. Louis. This is the guy that made his first million, and BigMeech and him made their first $1 million together. So this guy and BigMeech made their first $1 million together, and whatever went down, he's locked up, he's free. Where they do that at? How that go down? It's weird. So 50 is basically bringing it to the light, because BigMeech is trying to ride off the wave that 50 gave him, but he's like, no, you're a former kingpin dealing with an informant. Like, how does that work out? Like, where they do that at? Like, that's weird. That's real weird. Even for her to have his life rights is weird as shit. Like, that's extremely weird right there. Like, I don't understand that one right there. But let Cuffus win.
So yeah, I got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it, Blues hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it, and just let Dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Blue, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as BigMeech, and Tammy Collins, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what BigMeech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Collins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
Right. So
okay, so can you break down the story? Like, how do you know this? And how'd you come upon this information?
How do you know? How do you came upon this information though?
We were rewarded what's called a Franks hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank. So I would implore your listeners to look the case up. And what a Franks hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just like a regular trial. So this was testified in court.
Period. Point blank.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. But I think people would ask a question of this though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what?
Hold on. Let me pause it real quick. Like my brother Yachty said, who goes to the feds on a 30 and comes home at 19? He just broke it down. He just broke it down. He broke it down. Well, Cup broke it down for y'all how it happened. And for y'all asking, well, how this and how that.
I think people would ask a question of this though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, man, bro, the lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. But I think people would ask a question of this though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Ooh.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
But her first DA handler was the guy, as you should know, Blue, who wrote the BMF indictment, Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up, who's also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired, and then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because unbeknownst to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
This how it happened. Somehow, some way, because I don't know how, she met Special Agent Jack Harvey. You could leave that up to question. How did BigMeech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008?
Special Agent Jack Harvey. She put her with Harvey.
So now she meets Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once that went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey retired. Now he's her handler, and they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point. They had to throw that out. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff. You can let them know why, how that happened.
from that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges. Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Now, how did they, hold on, let me ask this for you.
How'd they set you up?
Hold on, let me ask this for you right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them had you in a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges as using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call is from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just?
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
Didn't have nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Collins and myself.
Oh.
And she started. That's the only way that they can continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we
pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something. To have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
Oh, J.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, put all that together?
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So that means you got to go back to the movie.
Okay. So, well, let me take them back. So me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Collins, CS1, had all Meech life rights.
Right. And what year was that?
This all the way back in 2010.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, well, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target out of Cali.
His name is in the paperwork.
Right.
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Oh, Meech and Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Exactly. But when the government found out she was in contact with me, they switched the investigation toward me.
Bad work, my nigga. Bad work. It's just bad work.
Exactly.
Did she help set you up or anything like that?
What's called third-party cooperation, and that's what we've been preaching because that's the dirty little secret.
He just, all right, look, did she help set you up or anything like that?
Yeah, she set me up.
Bro, I broke all that down on our last interviews, bro. Listen, all right, let me explain to you what this lady did, man. She went to the police. All right, she went on a visit or something with Meech and got a play to run. Look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. She left from up there talking to him and went to the police and said, look, I'm supposed to go do this and go do that and do this and do that. I told y'all we finna run the play. And they gave her the phones or whatever to hook up the wiretap. They gave her the hot phones to wiretap who she was talking to. And then she started communicating with everybody on this wiretap phone, bro.
Exactly.
That's how she did it.
With Jack Harvey. Meech put her with Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Where can people find this paperwork?
All right, look, this is where you can find the paperwork. Type in Tammy Collins CS1.
YouTube.
On YouTube. No. On Safari. Not on YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
On Safari. I'm just sending to the actual docket. Nah, forget YouTube. I'm sending them to the docket. The docket is public information. If you type in Demetrius Flannery CS1, type in Demetrius Flannery CS1 it's in your Safari search, and it's gonna pop up right at the top. A 35-page, 33-page docket with all the docket numbers and everything, so people can't be saying it's fake. For people that want to go to Pace or go wherever and pull it for real, you know what I'm saying, off the internet or from a government site or something, then they could do it because all the CR numbers and all of it is there. So look, when I just typed that in my phone, bro, see, because I don't want no mistakes about this. Hold on. When I just typed that in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? This is what it looked like in my phone. When I type it in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? And then I'm going to click on it. Boom. And when you click on it and enlarge it and click on the actual docket, this is what it looked like.
That's it. Set it, post it.
As my bad.
Okay. So when you got that one with the red case number 414-CR-00088-RWS-SPM, you know you got the right docket number. And this right here is United States District Court against Dion Lamont Gatlin, Timothy Lamont Rush, Andre Alfonso Rush, and Lorenzo Ralph Gibbs. So them is the defendants. Okay, right there. And all this shit should have been thrown out when the lady started on the mother agent, but they still didn't kept my man, and that don't make no sense. I don't understand it. So that's how you pull it up right there, and no question. I did that last time, didn't I? On the last interview, or maybe we didn't put it up, but it should be no question of why anybody is saying, but what is this? I heard some people come back and say, oh yeah, but it just say she did all of it. She did it all.
Yeah, but see, that's when you got to tie the dots between Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, not just Special Agent Jack Harvey, it's just her and me. She's the a co-executive producer of the BMF TV show. Of course he ain't gonna say nothing about it. They still in business to this day. She on the red carpet. They chopping their bag up right now. Me don't give a about. But guess what though? Let me tell you the coldest part about this, Cuff. But me being out here still on this internet and watching what's going on and talking and got these young kids and so many motherfuckers to be able to get opinions from. In this day and age, bro, don't nobody even give a no more. They don't care. Yeah, y'all don't care. Don't nobody care. I know that don't nobody care, so I don't want nobody to react no certain way. This ain't for that. This is just the same information that motherfuckers be trying to drop on all that this is for that crowd of people. So know what's going on with when he come home, and the real that's around understand what's going on. Fans gonna be fans, and we get that. I'm not trying to knock no for having no fans or no fan base or nothing. That hung up here probably called back.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this.
Crazy. Right there. So if you're asking why 50 Cent is calling BigMeech a rat, that right there from the guy that's in jail in the federal prison right now, speaking on why he's in the federal prison, and it's because Tammy Collins and BigMeech. They say you can type in Demetrius Flannery CS1. Paperwork comes right up on Google. You can read the paperwork for yourself. But right there, the man on the phone, like I said, they left this, well, you can look it up, but him and BigMeech made their first $1 million together. And when the shorty Tammy was working with the DEA, the feds, basically, they left out the part that she already got somebody else booked. It was a bull she was messing with, and She caught him with another bitch, and Bull's a trapper. She called the feds. Yo, I got somebody for you. And they booked him. She got $50,000 for it. It's public information. Look it up. She already sent somebody to jail and got 50 racks for it. And this is the person that owned the life rights to BMF. Like, you serious? Like, it's weird as shit. And at the end of the day, like, these are people with families and all that. And these people out here, like they said, on the red carpet, all these different, doing interviews and trying to get their bag up, while his brothers that was 30 that ain't telling nobody and even shouldn't even be in there. They wasn't even watching him. They was watching some nigga named Suarez. And once they tapped the phone, tapped the jail phone, she talking to everybody. And Cuff get caught up in that because she talking. And then you can run the video back and see how that third-party cooperation works out. As I was telling y'all in the beginning, that third-party cooperation shit, look it up and see what it is. Like, if he didn't go to trial, he wouldn't have had a discovery. But he got the discovery. So he's able, and he's in there. So he's able to tell you his side of the story. So regardless of what you hear, people out here giving their opinion on the situation, oh, Meech didn't tell, and no. Listen to the person that's in the feds. Listen to the person that's locked up. The guy that made his first $1 million with Meech. That's in the feds now because of Tammy Collins and, in his words, Meech. He's in the feds doing tick because of them. And she was already working with the feds since 2008. She's working with the feds in 2008. It's when BMF come out, 2023? Bro, how many other people she set up? Like, what we talking about here? Like, we talking about a government informant that's has the life rights to an ex-drug kingpin. That's like water and oil. That shit don't mix. That shit don't mix. That shit don't mix at all. Like, it's weird at the end of the day. So that's all I'm saying is, y'all heard it directly from Cuff, the guy that's locked up because of them. So when you see 50 Cent trolling, when you see him trolling, and he's dissing Meech for being with Ross, and now he's pulling out that card of Tammy Collins being a government informant, and I heard that she's about to do a tell-all. So she's going to tell everything. She's in it for the bag at the end of the day, using Meech as a pawn. Ross using Meech as a pawn. He talking about, I ain't going to let nobody trick me out my spot. Tammy been tricked you out your spot. And then Ross coming back around, tricked you out your spot again, bro. Like, just because you're not going back to jail, that don't mean you're not tricked out of your spot. Because clearly you was in position to make moves, your son and your family to make more moves in the entertainment side of things and really progress. But now, who knows? Lil Meech is confused like a motherfucker. Lil Meech is like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, ain't no more show. Probably ain't no more show. It's probably a rap. It's probably a rap for BMF show. Probably a rap for the series. Like, yeah, Cuff wiggled. Yeah, Cuff wiggled without the first. Yeah, Cuff wiggled without the first indictment. Like I said, they made money together, but he escaped. He escaped, but he thought he was riding to the sunset until Tammy got a hold. Tammy got a hold of that phone, and from there, she put the spotlight right on Budman, and they figured out a plan for homeboy to come home early, and that's why I said, like I said, I really stopped watching that shit, bro. Like I stopped watching it once I seen Cuff's story, like I really started watching BMF. And then Blue Da Vinci interview came out. But I don't know if it was Al Prophet. It wasn't Al Prophet. It was one of the YouTubers that put the Cuff story up first. I was like, what? Tammy Collins. And then I seen her on the credits of BMF. I said, oh no, I can't be a part of this. I can't be watching this right here. Like, no way. It's no way. She got control of the whole story, the rights to everything. Nah, that's diabolical. That's diabolical, man. Like, yeah, man, free Cuff. You know, listen, man, free Cuff at the end of the day. If they're saying free Meech, free Cuff. Why don't y'all say free Cuff? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, free Cuff at the end of the day. Like, look out for him. Like, show him some love. But no, oh no, there's all these different narratives. Listen to what Cuff guy say. He's the one in jail. And the paperwork is out there. It's public information. It's public information. So it's like you really can go out there and look at the 32-page indictment, read it for yourself, see what they say. CS1 is Tammy Collins, and you can go from there. Or you can go online and let's type up all the interviews that Cuff did and get it from the horse's mouth. Like I said, bro is in there right now facing a lot of years. And he was out on the streets. Like, he was chilling minding his business. And then they came around. So this is why 50 Cent is doing it.
I never folded, never told.
You told Tammy to tell, bitch.
Always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of the street.
Trick Cuff off the street.
I never folded, never told.
You told Tammy to tell, bitch.
That's before the time. Always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when Lil Baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up? When Vizzo don't show up? And all these don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this. Because I'm not
reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amaran Arena.
He can't even go. You want house arrest? He can't even go.
Yeah, man.
This is diabolical, bro. He said, you a house arrest, you can't even go. So that's why he said, you got Cuff locked up. You support Tammy. So that's why 50 Cent is saying that. So at the end of the day, I mean, what y'all think? What y'all think, man? Like, go in the comments. Run the live back if you want. Go in the comments. Give your opinion. Give your thoughts. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. More topics to come. But like you see down at the bottom, 50 Cent versus BigMeech. Let's talk about it. And basically, I just gave my opinion. I played a couple of videos, you know, gave some dialogue, some insight, some backstory to it, and then I just put Cuff on so you can hear what he had to say. Because a lot of people like, damn, why 50 that's doing that? Why you saying this? And that's why. Because it's a nigga named Cuff in federal prison right now because of Tammy Collins and BigMeech. In the words of Cuff, I didn't make the house rules. I didn't make this shit up. This is out that man's mouth. He's sitting in prison, and it's weird. At the end of the day, it started with RickRoss. It started with, you know, like I said, it started with RickRoss promoting the little being on the show and then taking a picture and doing the video of them promoting the joint. So that was weird right there. So I don't really understand that. Like, I don't understand what's the purpose of Meech doing that. I don't get it. Why did you need to bring Rick Ross on just to sing BMF the song? And then you might not even be there? I don't know. I don't know. But hey, it's Chronic Conversation Live. Your boy Pete Rose, Spill Entertainment all day, every day. Shout out to the whole Topside 1-5, CNF to the death, Brick Brock for life. You already know what the fuck it is. Listen, we got more content to come. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Give me feedback. Jump on Instagram. Follow us on the gram. Follow us on Facebook. And we're gonna build the army over here. We're gonna build the army. We're gonna build the family. We're gonna build the team over here at Chronic Conversation Radio, Chronic Conversation Podcast, and we got the Chronic Conversation React vids. So go on the YouTube page, subscribe, hit that little bell up top so you know when you get the notifications when we're going on air. And other than that, let me know what y'all think. Is 50 Cent right? Is BigMeech right? Is 50 Cent wrong? Is Meech wrong? You know, is Tammy Collins the monkey rich in the whole thing? Do you think, Meech got out in a nefarious way? Or is Cuffy on some bullshit? Or is Cuffy telling the truth? What you think? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because this is just my opinion. But I want to hear what the streets guys say. And I want to hear what YouTube community guys say. Let me see what Yachty, what my nigga Yachty say. Okay, question for me. Okay. If a nigga tell his bitch to tell, does that make him a snitch too? Tell his bitch to tell. That's a tricky one. Great, hey Yachty. Great motherfucking question. Man, I might have to put that one on my story because that's a great question. Man, if a nigga tell his bitch to tell, does that make him a rat too? So he's telling his bitch to tell on somebody else. Yeah. If you're telling your chick to snitch on somebody, yeah, you're a rat. Because then she's a rat, and you being around a rat, that makes you a rat. That's the rule. If you're around a rat, you're a rat. But if you're telling her to tell on somebody, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, that makes that person a rat too. Jump in the comments and let me know if you think different. Because I think that makes the person a rat. If you're telling your bitch, telling somebody else, yeah. Let me see, because he ain't ending off the show. And RickRoss offering to front the money for it. But now, why wouldn't now? All right, if you're willing to front the money, can 50 front the money? Or if 50, I'm pretty sure 50 can find some investors to front the money and then get it back on the back end. I mean, that is a point or whatever. But like I said, it's like they're using Meech as a puppet, as a pawn, like for their own gain. Because at the end of the day, it's going to benefit Ross more than it benefits Meech. So that's why I'm saying that. Like, even if Ross is fronting the money for the event, it's going to benefit Ross more than it benefits Meech. Because after this show, what is Ross going to put in play for Meech to progress forward? What are you going to go on tour that's seeing BMF? Or are you going to have a big Meet Your Friends tour? And then after that's over, what you do from there? That's the whole thing. So, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, and we're going to come back on Chronic Conversation with more of this topic because it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. There's more information going to come out. There's more opinions going to come out. There's more people going to start talking about it even more. So we're going to see what happens. But let me know what y'all think about 50 Cent versus BigMeech, Tammy Collins and Cuff, the whole situation, third-party cooperation, everything that we talked about on here tonight. Salute to everybody that tapped in to the chat. Salute to my nigga Yachty. What up, my nigga? Thank you for tapping the fuck in. Shout out to my nigga Ace the Chemist for tapping the fuck in. Shout out my brother Street Sweeper for tapping the fuck in. Make sure you check out Ace the Chemist on all platforms. All platforms, man. He got a project with Enes, Lou the Chemist. That's on all platforms. That's a dope project. Him and my brother Keith Free got a project out. My brother Streets project is out. He got a dope ass song called Fish Fry. Check that out by my man Streets. Fish Fry. That's a dope ass song by my man Streets. Streets got a bunch of dope ass songs. What else we got popping? Oh, before we get the fuck out of here, February 28th, Fifth Street Lounge is going to fuck down. The Come Up Show live. Cosmic Kev will be in the motherfucking building. All the rappers in the city popping out. Kev and my OG EA put an ultimatum out there and said where all the rappers at in the city. Like if we went up to New York, will we be able to take 5 rappers up there that can hold the city down? So it's like the debate started. Now we about to see. So anybody that's saying they are artists in the city of Philadelphia, even the tri-state, pop the fuck out the Fifth Street Lounge on the 28th. It's going to be lit. The Come Up Show live. DJ Alamo, DJ Paulie B spinning on the ones and twos. It's going to be a star-studded event. Everybody's in the building. Tap in if you're trying to perform or get your VIP sections. You know, Spill Entertainment's in the building. Chronic Conversation in the building. I'm going to be doing live interviews, getting footage. I'm going to be posting the footage, of course, on my gram, but on the YouTube page too. So there's going to be a lot of more footage on the YouTube page than the Instagram page. But I'm going to have content for all platforms. So check that out February 28th. That's the Come Up Show live. Cosmic Cav in the building. Shout out Gilly and Wallow. They'll be in the building too. It's going to be lit, man. And Friday is the motherfucking Eagles Parade. I'll be on the motherfucking Parkway. If you're trying to go to the parade, meet me at B&O. Y'all know at what time. If you don't know what time, go on the last fucking live and see what time I said. But you can meet me at B&O. I will be at the parade. Chronic Conversation will be down there live, getting footage of the whole parade, turning the fuck up the whole day. Lock in with the kid, man. It's your boy Pete Rose, Spill Entertainment in the building. It was a pleasure. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that's watching. Salute to everybody that's going to rewatch. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it to the channel. And make sure you share this video with everybody. You know, it's Chronic Conversation Live. We be back, man. We be back next week with another live. But like I said, I'm going to have the reaction videos up there. And we're going to have some more content. Just be patient. Just be patient. So tap in with your boy. We're going to make this a movement over here. Spill Entertainment, Chronic Conversation. Help Me Help Them is the organization, a nonprofit in the city of Philadelphia. Shout out my brother Razor. We're changing the narrative of the city. Let's go. We out of this bitch.